Control number 1195. Please tell something about yourself.
Good day, ma'am, sir. I'm Laina, with 27 years old, and also married to Henry Tapulayan Laina. I have one daughter, she's 6 years old, and I'm the second daughter of my family.
What is your educational attainment?
My educational attainment is I am undergrad of Bachelor of Secondary Education, PE Major in Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, Cabanatuan City.
Have you been to any country before as OFW?
Yes, ma'am. I have been in any country before, in Singapore.
What kind of work you had?
I am domestic helper in Singapore.
Why you want to go to Hong Kong?
I want to go to Hong Kong because I want to earn much higher salary than the other country.
What is your working experience related with domestic helper works?
I have work experience working household, manage the kids, everything, every day.
What is your everyday household works from morning up to night time?
In the morning, when I wake up by 5 o'clock, first I boil water and then I prepare food for the kids because they go to school. And then after I bring them to the bus stop, I bring the dog, go down for 30 minutes. After I bring him down, I go upstairs to clean the house, to wash the clothes. I maintain the clothes hand wash because the clothes is very sensitive. My mom clothes is very sensitive. That's why I need to hand wash that clothes. And then by 10 o'clock, I need to cook food for the another kids go to school. And then after they eat, by 11 o'clock, I send them to school and I go back again to the house. After 15 minutes, I send my another kids to school by 12 o'clock. And then when I go back home by 12:30, I eat and then I re-clean again the house. I mop the floor. I iron the cloth. I fold the cloth. I clean all the rooms, especially my mom room, because my mom is very sensitive by the dust. And then the afternoon, by 5 o'clock, I'm fetching all the kids from the bus stop and then to the school. I cook food by 5:30. By 6:30, I go to the school again and fetch the one kid. After that, I wash all their clothes, their uniform, because their uniform is only one pair. By 7:30, I prepare food for them. And after they eat, by 8 o'clock, I clean all the dishes. I wash all the dishes, the kitchen, and then the living room. By 9 o'clock, I prepare all their bed. And then after I prepare all their bed, I bring down the dog. By 9:30, I soak all the cloth for tomorrow. And then by 10 o'clock, all of us sleep. And then
What is your experience in taking care of old person?
I don't have any experience in taking old person, but I tried before when my grandmother, when she's sick.
What is your experience in taking care of newly born babies and children?
I have experience to take care of a newly born baby. When she gets sick, I ask my employer first before I give her medicine, and then taking a bit the baby. I feed her, give the milk, then changing clothes, and also when her stomach pain, my employer lead me to take care of her.
Aside from your daily household works, what other special skills you can do inside the house?
I have many special skill inside the house. I know how to garden, cross-stitching. I'm computer literate also. And then I know how to operate the SPOY electrical appliances. And
What dishes can you cook?
I have many dishes to know how to cook. Filipino dishes I know also, and then I have I have knowledge to cook for Chinese food because my last employer is also Chinese, and then I know how to cook Western also, but I need to use the recipe books.
Describe yourself as a housemaid.
As a housemaid, I am a very trustworthy person, friendly person, and I never argue to my employer. Even before my employer, I never argue with her. I always respect her.
During misunderstanding with your employer, what do you do?
If misunderstanding with my employer, I always tell to her, I'm very sorry ma'am, I never do it again, and then I never argue with her. And then when she's okay, ready, I talk to her, and then I explain myself.
Describe your relationship with your past employer. How did they treat you?
My relationship in my past employer, they treat me same as they treat their kids. Also, they treat me as a sister. They never treat me as a maid. They tell me everything what they want, and I tell them what I want, and then they understand me for every day.
Define what is a good domestic helper for you.
For me, as a good domestic helper, need to be honest, trustworthy to the employer, not to the employer also, and to the kids. Need to love there, because the communication is, if the communication is there and then the relationship is good, the house is blessed by the house by the God.
Message for your future employer. Tell the things you can offer to them once they hire you.
If you will choose me, ma'am, as your domestic helper, I will promise to you that I do all my best. I never obey what you want. All the rules in your house, I will follow. And also, you never ask me to do this thing. I am very independent person. I do everything. I am very friendly to all the person, and also I promise to finish my contract in 2 years or more than. Thank you.